niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, shit, die before she tell it. Shit, die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open.
A couple bands on your heels will probably change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank will probably change the way you talk. I'll always be right here and I will never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. Since blood sin and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch, and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina sister wives, cause this shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a trailer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me and Luke. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Put Salome and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous.
Yeah, you know them niggas jealous.
Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous.
Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous.
If violating you a little bit or violating somebody a little bit brings the content and the content is contributed to the No Jumper channel, then that's contributing to the growth of his channel. And if it's a lie, if it's a little degrading, if it's making a little fun of you, right? In his mind.
Oh, now it's a lie, now it's degrading, now it's making a little fun of you. What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper Tapping in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. That good knowledge, though. You ain't gonna get nobody's college, though. Big dog tapping with the tap in. Make sure you're in fact tapping with that good tap in. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's the news you can use. That knowledge you ain't gonna get nobody's college. Hit the likes, hit the comments, hit the subscribe button for everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. We finna get into this news you can use. It's good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button. Everything we got going on, and make sure you tap in with that good tap in notification bell. Hit all, stay tapped in for the ladies and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. After being made fun of by ADAM22, poor Officer Wack, him feelings is hurt, and now he's sad. So sad. Anyway, we finna jump into this Kantiana. Rat Run Runner talks about being ADAM22's latest victim. Let's get into this Kantiana from the top. Shout out to the answer. Let's get into
What was the main purpose on bringing Stan G on, knowing that Mr. 100's been a...
Number one, I am an op lover. Number two, I have whoever on the podcast I want to have on the podcast.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, The Answer, man. Y'all remember yesterday, they talking about R&B, Wax Lady, Stan G, popping it like he used to talk to her. Now, we know the difference between I used to conversate with her on Clubhouse and we used to talk. I don't know why they playing this game, but we're going to listen, and then we're going to hear Wack's response.
I mean, hey, maybe that man Stan G was trying to get that Brownie Deluxe. Ask Wack about that Brownie Deluxe. Wack know about that Brownie Deluxe. Wack know all about that Brownie Deluxe. Yeah, man, Stan G was trying to get some of that brownie deluxe. You feel me?
I think he got a great personality. I didn't even know that he had beef with Wack when I brought him on, and then Wack started tweaking a little bit. But I mean, his whole thing, because he was talking, they'll see it on the podcast, but I guess he used to talk to R&B. Oh. Which he did not in any way say that they spent time together, but he said they used to talk.
All right, real quick. Now, what I will say on one side is if this is a content-driven situation and everything is content, that's just how the game go. I don't personally believe that everything is content. I think there's some things that shouldn't be online, shouldn't be played with because it leads to other things and it damages a lot of relationships. But in the world
this is the situation that's going to damage this relationship. Because the world we live in, these dudes have what boundary? No boundaries.
Live in, a lot of people don't feel that way. They feel like everything is fair play. With this one, for Adam to be culturally unaware with the difference between talk to.
Nah, now we need Adam to be culturally aware. Adam hasn't been culturally aware this whole time of anything. Y'all let Adam live in a space. Oh, he a white boy, he a white boy, he a white boy. Is he not still the same white boy? He not a white boy no more? Adam not a white boy no more? He not a white boy who just don't understand? He not this poor, confused white boy from Delaware or Wisconsin or wherever the hell Adam's from? No? All of a sudden he should be more culturally aware, huh? Got it.
And we used to talk or just conversate on the Clubhouse app where the only thing you can do is talk and everybody used to talk to everybody. Seems a little disingenuous. Now, I've been on Clubhouse for years. If you follow the channel, you know. And that's what spawned the channel. And at no time did Stan G and R&B have any type of romantic conversations. Now, you might say, what about the conversation?
Hey, man, you can't say what that grown woman was doing and what that grown man was doing. You can say what you think they was doing. You can say what you hope they was doing. But you can't say what they was doing for sure, for sure. R&B a grown woman. You feel me? Out here giving out that brownie deluxe. If you know, you know. You feel me? Big old, never mind. We ain't gonna say it. Volume 3, though. If you know, you know. I'm just saying, man, you can't say what grown folks is doing, what grown folks ain't doing. All you can say is what you hope to be the truth, man. That's all I can say.
You didn't hear. I can't speak to that. But on the app, it just didn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? So, Stan G, I remember when he first popped up with the old man, it was real catchy. It was his tagline. A lot of people was running with it. And ever since then, he's tried to expand his personality. I guess as he should, but he knows he has an issue with Wack and vice versa. And to mention his lady like that was intentional gaslight. But like I said, in this world, that's what gets the clicks and views. So let's hear what Wack got to say about it.
Let's hear the clickos and the tickos.
This was gonna happen.
Now, I like the answer. I like how he covers his 1-2 step. I think him and Ray Gibbs both do a great job of covering these clubhouse streets and all that kind of stuff. And I know they might have whatever relationships who they got with, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I think those dudes do a pretty fair job of giving us a non-biased 1-2 step like Sierra of what's going on in Clubhouse. I give them that.
What's up? What are you talking about?
That dude ain't never talked to my woman. If he did, I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But don't be disrespecting like that. That ain't cool, bro. Don't do that with your wife.
What did I say? All I said was that he said he used to talk to her.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's like a motherfucker coming up there making up lies about your wife, right?
Well, obviously it would be like that since it's exactly.
I don't think that Adam will really care too much because of, you know, his relationship with his wife in this particular situation, but I do understand the point.
They're the same thing, but I'm just saying that I was just repeating what he said on the podcast.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's making up lies. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. Everybody got their past, but that's my point right there, right? Is to come to a platform that I work at and just start lying. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. On Paul.
But why would I not believe him when he says that?
Hey, yo, you know what, R&B? I'm gonna let him tell you this.
R&B, you better say the right thing too.
Like, Adam, it ain't the truth, bro. If it was the truth, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro.
Well, if that's true, then for sure we need to politic that. But that's just what he said.
I'm not gonna politic if something gonna happen. I'm telling you, as a man, it's not true, bro. If it was true, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro. But But it's not cool, bro. I respect your wife, bro. Respect my
This doesn't have anything to do with mine. But I'm just saying, if he came on the podcast and he said that.
making up about yours, saying about
But I'm not making up anything about her. I'm just repeating what I was told, which I didn't have any reason to not believe.
nigga really like playing the game like Dan, you and Stan used to talk, and this nigga really playing that game like it's cool, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not cool, bro. The dead homies. That's
Man, you're not gonna do nothing about it. Adam gonna keep playing with you and playing with your wife, and you gonna relax, take a deep breath, and let it happen, big dog.
not cool, bro. That's not okay.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what he told me. I was just saying what he told me. If it's not true, then for sure that's that.
You not understanding what I'm saying, bro?
So you think he's just lying about it to get under your skin?
Don't think I know he lying, bro. We made him on Clubhouse. We made his character. This nigga's a bum. Like, bro, we got videos. This nigga, his drawers cracked out. All
What?
that. He's a bum. He's homeless.
It's in the video.
We know every bitch he fuck with 300-pounders.
Well, if you know everyone you mess with, then you know that he was messing with yours.
We need to see. We need that video then.
You can go find him, Jerry Springer with 9 kids he ain't paying for. That's him. You to be a really breathing life into that, it just ain't cool on some man.
Well, no. Now, if you're saying that he's lying, then I'm like, okay. Well, then we got to address that. But why would you think that I would just assume that it was a lie? I don't know.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'll holler at you, bro. I'll holler at you, homie.
Okay. Jeez.
That is a crazy lie to make up. If that's like a
Okay,
lie,
but all he
like,
said was that he
that's
used to
fucking
DM her.
Hold on, dang.
Or talk to her
Just
on-
only DMing somebody is different. It sound like
They used to talk. That's what he
earlier
said.
It sound like you said they used to talk.
Oh, I took used to talk as like they used to like have a somewhat of an.
Am I upset at Adam? Negative.
Now, here's the thing about that though. I think there's some truth to it because Wack didn't go on his normal disrespectful, crazy rant that he normally goes on when something's not true. There's no on Paru this and wooty whoop that and all this and all that. It's none of that. It's none of that. You feel me? It's very peaceful. It's a very calm, relaxed situation. He ain't going too crazy on nobody. And yeah, man. Well, and if she did, you know, blah, blah, because you know about the Brownie Deluxe, big dog.
Am I mad at Adam?
And if y'all want me to do a video on the Brownie Deluxe, you know what I'm saying, let me know something. If y'all want a video on the Brownie Deluxe, let me flood the comments with Brownies Deluxe. You want to know about the Brownie Deluxe. Wack know about the Brownie Deluxe.
No. Am I disappointed? A tad bit. Am I looking at him some kind of way? As a brother, I can't see him as nothing but a brother. And as a man, he gonna make his own decisions. And as a man, I'ma feel whatever way I'ma feel about the decisions. You know, it's gonna come a time where I make a decision. You know what I'm saying? And only thing I can say is take it in stride. ADAM22 is loyal to the growth of his company. If violating you a little bit or violating somebody a little bit brings the content and the content is contributed to the No Jumper channel, then that's contributing to the growth of his channel.
So technically by default, Adam violating you leads to the growth and the development of the No Jumper channel, which you're on. So violating you leads to the development and the growth of yourself. So Adam has figured out how to make sure him disrespecting you helps you out. So basically Adam's just, you know, PIMP and Wack. Because think about it. If a girl go out there and sell herself, she get money for it, but she give him the money and he distributes the money. So her selling herself contributes to his pockets, which contributes to her, when you think about it in a certain type of way, her financial well-being, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with Wack. As long as Adam goes crazy on him and disrespects him, it builds to No Jumper, which builds Wack, which is got it.
And if it's a lie, if it's a little degrading, if it's making a little fun of you, right? In his mind, it's conversation. which is content, what goes on the channel. Content on the channel drives the numbers. The numbers support the growth of the channel. The growth of the channel reports back and reflects on the owner of the channel, which is Adam. So as a businessman, I get it, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say all money ain't good money, but money is money. You know, we've seen this in the thing with 4 extras. 4 extras would never get it. Not at this time in his life. 4 extras is gonna look at it like, homie, I brought you to my hood. You know I don't get along with this fool or that fool. I told you this when I was in your face. When you tried to shut that down. And then you know what it is with, you know, the homeboy C-Mac. You know what he got on his forehead, and I'm with C-Mac, and we both neighborhoods. And then even after you did that, you bring that up there, and then he's saying this and that. Homie, that ain't hood. And guess what? 4 extras will be totally right. That's not hood. But it's only one problem. Adam ain't hood. So what you have to do when you come into these type of situations, you have to analyze the door you stepping in. You have to understand the people that you're dealing with. In any situation, you're gonna be forced to make some necessary adjustments. Where I'm at in my life, I see things for what they are, not for what I want them to be. The description I just gave you is what 4 extras would have wanted it to be. That's not what it is. Adam, let's just be real. He's a white dude who understands our culture based upon.
But now all of a sudden is Adam not having understanding. Now it's all this on 4 extras. Now you're such a prolific speaker. Let's go down this totality. You feel me? Hold on. But anyway, so it was Break Baby, it was 4 extras, it was everybody else who has gone down this no jumper rabbit hole, and he basically has been, you know, disrespectful. He has been overly aggressive to. Adam has been distasteful to. DW Flame, Munchie B, Young Ants in the crazy situation right now. All these dudes get put in what they get put in, and nobody says anything, nobody has a problem. But now that it's Wack, now it's all of a sudden needs to go differently. Now all of a sudden it needs to be handled better. Now all of a sudden it needs to be handled and this, like that, blah, blah. That's not how the situation is gonna continue to go, bro. You get what you put out. You know what I'm saying? And you knew the environment of No Jumper when you got into the, you know, into the space, and now you have to be, you know, a result of that space and all that kind of stuff. And now you got to deal with that situation.
Him being around us, the street dudes, and allowing him into our world. You know what I'm saying? And he's a very smart dude, so he understands what he's hearing. Nobody could blame nobody, because those of us that have taken it upon ourselves to open up and say, you can come into our world. What he has noticed is that I have a tool, I have a place, I have a location, and right now, I think it's more of a demand to be a YouTuber, a blogger, than it is a rapper. You know?
So now basically Wack is saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like nothing at all. Nothing you said really makes sense to what's going on. Nothing you said really makes sense to how the situation is being played and all that kind of stuff. None of that makes sense at all. Adam is just, you know, taking advantage of Wack the way he's taking advantage of everybody else. And everybody now at No Jumper can say they've been blatantly disrespected by Adam.
Hear about it's more people every day trying to fire up a channel than it is trying to drop a rhyme. So what Adam says is, this is another fish hole. You know what I'm saying? When you hear him talk, first he was in the BMX fish hole. No Jumper came from the underground artist fish hole. When he felt like that dried up, or maybe he got a little bored with that, he went to the next fish hole, then the next fish hole. And what he's doing what nobody else is doing. He's saying, hey, Instead of sitting around having a bidding war or hearing some ridiculous offer, they get somebody that's an ex-rapper or ex-ball player. I'm gonna sit back, watch social media that's in my immediate surroundings and getting their DMs because I'm ADAM22. And if I think this dude is getting into it with this dude and I hear people talking about it and I get with my analytics team and they saying, yeah, people are buzzing about it, then I'm gonna call that dude to come in and then I'm gonna talk about it.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, after years of covering this man.
Man, Wack has to accept the fact that he's ADAM22's latest victim, and that's just that. With that all being said, red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel 2, he's free. What he said.